This week on commandN, Dolly hearts IE, a better way to find out what's on online, and Jeff has some hot stuff from Halifax. Welcome to episode 199 of commandN. I'm Amber.
I'm Will Pate.
Will, I can't believe it. We're almost at 200.
I know, it's amazing.
I know. You know what? The good news is I think Jeff is planning to come up to Toronto, and we might be having a party in the next few weeks. So if you guys are interested in coming, let us know.
Stay tuned for details.
And maybe we'll try to do it at that new restaurant slash bar that we like in the basement of my building.
I love that place.
That was lots of fun. All right, let's talk about the tech headlines of the week. Before we get into our headlines of the week, I have to mention our wonderful sponsor, GoDaddy. We have a great deal for you. You can get $5 off an order of $30 or more. All you have to do when you check out is enter the promo code COMM530. That's COMM 530. Again, that's $5 off an order of $30 or more. So a fantastic deal, and thanks again to our dear friends at GoDaddy.com.
So thanks to internet rumors about the world ending in 2012, NASA has had to launch a fact site to sort of dispel the rumors around the whole 2012 myth. I think it's hilarious. The movie's apparently doing quite well, but I just think it's funny that NASA actually has to formally respond to these things.
That is a little bit disturbing, Will, I must say.
Yeah.
Now, this next story is also a little bit disturbing. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the country singer Dolly Parton. She has created a video blog on her website where she talks about Internet Explorer 8 and how that is the browser that you need to use to take advantage of some new features on her website.
Truth is, I wouldn't know a gigabyte from a snake bite, but the folks over at Microsoft sure know their computers.
So the latest in Blockbuster's never-ending story of what the future of their business is going to be, apparently they're rolling out kiosks where you can rent movies on an SD card. Hold on a second, I know you're going to wonder, well, what are you going to do with an SD card to watch movies on your home theater system? The SD cards are also dissolving like they're in a James Bond movie. So you put the card in, and after 30 days, dissolves and disappears and goes away.
No, are you serious,
That is
Will?
apparently their plan.
This is not April 1st, so Will must be serious.
I was trying to fact check this and see if it was actually a prank, but apparently it's real.
Oh my goodness, sounds very interesting, Will. Now, if you were a fan of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, and I know that I loved it, and I especially love Felicia Day, she is fantastic. Well, some fans of that famous video blog have created a prequel to the blog, and so they've created an hour-long video. The production values are amazing. They did a fantastic job, so let's take a look.
I'd stare at the stars that I've never seen. I'd create constellations, one for her, one for me. I'd learn how to talk with an Aussie-esque flair. I'd make fun of New Zealand, so I'd fit in there.
So a convicted killer, a convicted murderer in Germany is now suing Wikipedia. And the reason he's suing Wikipedia, it's a bit of a strange story, I know. The reason he's suing Wikipedia is that part of Germany's laws to try and get criminals reintegrated into society is that they stop publication of names and things like that of people after a certain amount of time. Well, the person who was murdered was an actor, and the Wikipedia page for that actor contains a reference to the convicted murderer. Now that person wants their name removed from the page and is suing Wikipedia in Germany to get that.
Wow. Will, you have some interesting stories this week.
I find some good stuff.
You've been spending too much time on the internet.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Okay, maybe we don't need an intervention. I was somewhat worried. Now, for my story, this gets back a little bit more to things in the Web 2.0 world. If you are a LinkedIn fan as well as a Twitter fan, you can now update your Twitter account via your LinkedIn account and vice versa. So if you're a fan of using both sites, then you just have to go to one to update your status. Now, I have to admit, I didn't even know that LinkedIn had status updates.
No?
No.
I
Did you
use
know?
them sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they're very popular, but I did read online that this new integration with Twitter is helping that a lot.
Hi, I'm Jeff MacArthur, and on this week's Hot Stuff product review, we're going to look at 10-Ton Dreamweaver Essentials by Jeff Blake. Now this is from the good people at 10tonbooks.com. As you probably know, Dreamweaver is the industry standard really for web development apps. So a really important app to get to know thoroughly if you're in that space. There's over 10 hours of instructions on these videos. They're done in a very sort of friendly, fun manner without being flaky. You can see the kind of novel pictures on the case and such like that, and I think that reflects kind of the tone, again, but in a serious learning environment. So in addition to those 10 hours, you also get a lot of extra things included in the DVD. For instance, some free fonts, some free graphic resources, some example files so you can follow along and learn Dreamweaver as you go. They start right from the beginning with simple HTML, go through CSS and on to advanced techniques. So it's a really, really thorough package for getting up to speed on this important application. The cost is around $150. There's also the 10-Ton Dreamweaver book as well, and a lot of other offerings by these guys, and the resources seem just great. I've really enjoyed going through it and it's helped me a lot. I can pick and choose the areas that I'm going to focus on. There's a long list of chapters and breakdowns and what they have. There's a lot of great stuff here, so check it out at 10tonbooks.com. I'm Jeff MacArthur. That's all for this week. Enjoy.
So now it's time for our clicky web picks of the week. What do you have this week, Amber?
Well, my web pick is Clicker. This is a site where you can find out what you should be watching online. Now, out of all the listings, it includes professional television shows. It also includes some independent videos. It tells you what's hot. So the idea is really, it's trying to be kind of like the TV guide of the internet. Now, there are a few of these out there, so this isn't the only one, but Clicker is getting a lot of press, and I say the more the merrier, because I'm always interested in ways to filter through all of the great video content on the web.
Absolutely.
And Will, what's your web pick?
My web pick this week is face.com. Now, face.com has a couple of tools, and they're really interesting. They use face recognition technology and plug it into Facebook. So you can do things like auto-tagging your friends and all the photos you take. It'll look through all your photos and say, oh, here's Amber, here's so-and-so, and it'll auto-tag them for you. You can find pictures of yourself that aren't tagged, that have your face, things like that. It's a really neat use of face recognition technology.
Oh, wow, that sounds very interesting. Well, you know, every time a streetcar goes by you, I think you're going to be taken out.
Whoosh.
I know, but you're safe. We made it to the end of the show. We're all alive, despite where we're standing right now. For all your feedback, head on over to commandN.tv. We're always in the comments checking out what you have to say. If you have a web pick or a link that you want us to check out, please post it there, because we're always visiting this site, and we'd love to include it on the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
There's no place on earth like Australia. No island is wide, no land is diverse.
And so you can have your status updates going. I just totally screwed up, Chris. Yeah, okay. I knew when I was saying it, I screwed up too.
Set the world straight, make it all like Australia before it's too late. For there's too much pain caused by too many men.